Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another grocery haul and meal plan. Today is Saturday. I'm getting groceries today because we have a swim meet tomorrow all day. And so I am at Aldi right now. I don't have a lot of things to get this week. I'm actually going out of town for work Tuesday through Thursday, and there's a couple nights that we'll be eating out for sure. So I don't need too much, but we'll see what I get here, and I may have to go to Walmart too. I'm not sure, maybe not, but when I get home I will show you what I got. Okay, so I went to Aldi and I spent about $130, and then I went to Hy-Vee and only spent about $20. So I try to get most of my produce from Aldi because ours has pretty good quality produce, and it is usually cheaper too than going to Walmart or Hy-Vee. So I did get some green grapes, some bananas because we were out of those. I did also get a bag of Gala apples because we were, I guess we only have one left in the bowl. And then I always get a bag of these mini cucumbers to cut up on salads, or Connor likes to eat them with ranch dressing, and they're good with hummus too. I got some, or one of these little salads for Adam to take to work for lunch. This one is the chicken Santa Fe salad. I got 2 mangoes, 2 containers of strawberries. They actually looked really good today, and they were, I think, only like $1.19 a box, which is very, very cheap. And then I can't remember exactly how much the blueberries were, but these were cheap as well, and they looked like pretty good quality. I got Sherry's berries. Sherry's berries are dipped in chocolate, so no. I got a 3-pack of bell peppers, orange, red, and yellow, and a bag of baby carrots and some tomatoes. And then I got a bag of the sharp cheddar shredded cheese, 1 package of the Black Forest ham lunch meat, some butter because I was almost out of that. I always get the salted butter, it's just what I prefer. I got 1/2 gallon of 2% milk because we are almost out of that. And then I don't need this for this week, but sometimes when I see these things at Aldi, I just like to pick them up and keep them in the pantry. This is a tempura batter mix, and I do have some shrimp in the freezer that I could thaw out and make this with. So I think their special this week was like a bunch of Asian inspired food, so I went ahead and picked this up to keep in the pantry. I got 2 of these Never Any, they're kind of like Lunchables, 2 of the turkey and cheese, so it comes with crackers, turkey, cheese, and then like some little, they look like chocolate Teddy Grahams. I got 1 package of the turkey sausage sticks. We actually have 1 package left over from last week, and I usually buy 2, so I only got 1. I got some cheddar cheese sticks, some sharp cheddar cheese sliced for sandwiches, and then this cheese is on special this week at Aldi. It's kind of funny. It's like 80s style, or 80s song inspired cheese. So there's like this Gouda, cheddar cheese, Fontina, and Havarti, and they all have like different names, like Pour Some Gouda on Me and Girls Just Want to Have Fontina. I just thought it was cute. So basically the only reason why I bought all these was because of the packaging. But anyway, good job, Aldi. I normally don't buy stuff like this, but I'm going to pack the kids like a Valentine's themed lunch on Monday. And so I did get some of these Valentine limited edition ding dongs. And then I bought this last week. They still had like 3 of these left in the store. It's like a tapas tray, so it's olives, salami, manchego cheese, and chorizo. This is normally $10. It's 13.5 ounces, and it was on sale for $5, so I went ahead and got that again. Whoop! I got a dozen eggs, some cream cheese. So I got some regular cream cheese. We have a few bagels left from last week to use up, and then they had this vegan cream cheese in the sale section, or like the clearance section, and it doesn't actually expire until May. And one of these days I'm planning on doing a plant-based or like vegan themed meal prep, not because we're vegan, but just because I think it would be fun to challenge myself to do that. So I thought I would get this in preparation for that. I got 1 roll of the pork sausage and 1 package of just the regular jumbo Frank hot dogs. I don't know if we've ever had this before, but this is the chicken yakisoba that you can make in the microwave. So I just got one package of that. And then normally I don't buy flour tortillas at Aldi, but I decided to try them because they're a lot cheaper there. So I got the burrito size flour tortillas. This is an 8-pack. I grabbed a package of the mini cheese sandwich crackers. These are like comparable to the cheese Ritz Bits, and 12 pouches come in there. These are super cheap too. I want to say this box is like $2.69, so definitely a lot cheaper than Ritz Bits. I've never picked up the K-Cups from Aldi before, but I just decided to try them because I was out. So I got this extra bold fair trade certified coffee. It's organic, which I don't really care about, but it was around $5 and there's 12 K-Cups in there, so I grabbed that. I got one package of chewy granola bars. I just like to keep these in the pantry to throw in the kids' lunch, or if they want to take a snack to school, they can put one of these in their bag. I got one jar of the jalapeno stuffed green olives. I think we're out of green olives. And then one can of black olives because we were out of those in the pantry too. I got some hot dog buns, and then I got a package of the deli rolls just to make sandwiches with this week. And then I did get one loaf of the split top wheat bread just to try this. I don't know if I've tried this kind before. My favorite kind of bread for sandwiches is the Sara Lee honey wheat bread, but since I was at Aldi, I just decided to try this. I had a hard time with the dates this week. I feel like these dates should be farther out because tomorrow is going to be the 10th, and the date on this is the 16th. The date on this is the 13th, although these feel really soft, so they'll probably last longer than that, and the date on these is the 16th too, so I don't know what the deal was with that today. So I had seen Kira from 50 Shades of Mom. She has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. If you guys aren't familiar with her, she does videos similar to what I do. So if you like my stuff, you'll like hers too. So check her out. But I saw her get these Taco Bell seasoned, mild seasoned tortilla chips at Aldi a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't found them at mine, but I did find them today. So I went ahead and picked some of those up. And then I got just a bag of regular pretzels. These are super cheap at Aldi. They're literally 59 cents for this huge bag of pretzels, so that's a huge savings. That's a good deal. I got one bag of just the regular kettle chips. This is the barbecue flavor. That's the kids' favorite flavor of chips. And then they've been having these at my Aldi. This is brand name, obviously, but it's like the 8 packets of breakfast cereals. So Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, etc. I like to get these sometimes because that way the kids can pick what kind of cereal they want. It's already portioned out and it doesn't get stale like if you open a bunch of boxes of cereal. Connor already had some tricks, so that's why it's open. I got a bag of peanuts in the shell. So these are just jumbo peanuts, roasted and salted in the shell. I didn't see these until I went to the checkout, and I think it was like $1.19 for this big bag, so I got those just for snacks. For frozen food, I got one of these chicken wonton soup. I've never seen these before at Aldi, and I love chicken wonton soup. I haven't had it in forever, but I thought that looked good, so I thought we could try that. And then I did get a bag of pizza rolls. Also, this is the combination flavor, so we'll see if those are good. Usually we cook these in the air fryer and they turn out really good. I got these last week, just the regular soft pretzels, and they had them again this week, so I got a box of those. I got one package of the 18-pack of Gatorade Zero. So it comes with Glacier Freeze, Glacier Cherry, and Berry are the flavors. And then I also got a 6-pack of the Diet Peach Tea, which is comparable to the Snapple brand of Diet Peach Tea, except this is much cheaper. It's $3.99 for a 6-pack, which is a pretty good savings, and to me it tastes just like Snapple. I can't really tell a difference. And then the last thing I got at Aldi was this pain au chocolat. So I did take 3 years of French in high school, but I can barely speak it anymore, so disclosure there. But these just look like little chocolate croissants, and I think it was only about like $2 or $3. There's 8 of them in there. They're individually wrapped, so I don't think we'll eat these all at once, but I probably can throw them in the freezer. These would be good, like, I feel like they would be good like warmed up in the oven or the microwave, just like chocolate croissants. So I grabbed those. And then at Hy-Vee, I cannot find shredded lettuce at my Aldi ever. And I like to use this kind of lettuce for like if we have tacos or taco salads, and I like to use it on like sub sandwiches and stuff like that. But this was on sale at Hy-Vee for I think 98 cents a bag, so I went ahead and got 2 bags. I got 1 can of SpaghettiOs to keep in the pantry for if the kids want those. And then I bought a package of these earlier in the week. They had them on sale at Hy-Vee for $1.99. These are raspberry oranges. They're like oranges with they're sweeter and they look like blood oranges inside. So when you cut them open, they look red, but they taste pretty much like an orange. They're just like a lot sweeter. I don't know how to describe it, but if you can find these, I would definitely recommend getting them. I think they're good, and I don't know how many come in here. Probably look, what, 6 for $2, so I think that's a pretty good price. So I got those, and then I also got some of the Chobani Gimmies. Every time I look at this package, I think it says gummies. I feel like they could have done a better job with the font on that, but anyway, these are like the little yogurt tubes, kind of like Go-Gurt. We tried the orange ones and the kids like them a lot, so I got the cherry ones this time, so I grabbed some of those. And then I've also been buying these pretty much every week for them too. These are the kind of like the flips. We have some left in the refrigerator, so I just got 2 of the rainbow sprinkle cone. These were on sale for 99 cents. I just got 1 package of Valentine napkins for their lunch. I got some dog treats for Murphy, and that is all I got at the store today. Alright, so here's a look at this week's meal plan. I actually did a separate video, something that I'm trying out on my meal planning process. So basically sitting down with me and kind of going through all of the days and how I, figured out what we were going to make, etc. So if you're interested in that video, I'll post a link for it down below. I posted it earlier this week. So for this week, today is Sunday. We are going to do Home Chef tonight for dinner. So I got the 2 serving 4 meals, so I got 4 meals with 2 servings each. So tonight for Adam and I'm going to do the roasted garlic butter steak with crispy cheddar potatoes, and then I think it also comes with some broccoli, so that looks really good. And then for the kids, I'm going to make them this salmon with dill crema. You guys always comment like how weird it is that my kids eat salmon, or not how weird it is, but like you wish you could get your kids to eat salmon. Sometimes I feel like I lucked out as far as my kids and they're willing to try different things. That doesn't mean that they aren't picky sometimes, and that doesn't mean that they don't eat processed foods and all that. Obviously, we are real life people. But how I got them to start eating salmon was just presenting it like it was fish. So they had already eaten, all little kids basically eat fish sticks. They are mild and they taste kind of like chicken nuggets. And so they have always liked fish sticks. Once I got them liking fish sticks, I transitioned them to like the fish sandwich. So like the breaded fish patties, that you bake in the oven, and they would eat them on a bun. They like to eat them with ketchup, which is gross, but whatever. And so then eventually I started to cook salmon, and I said, well, this is just like the fish sticks that you eat, except it doesn't have the breading on the outside. And so typically how I make it is I'll make it with like some rice or some couscous on the side and some green beans, and they absolutely love it. Salmon is not really a strong fish, so as long as you don't make it super spicy, it's actually pretty, kid friendly. So anyway, now that I've gone off on a tangent, that's what we're going to have tonight. And then Monday, this was actually a meal that I did not cook from last week. So pot roast potatoes and carrots. I like to cook mine all in a crock pot together. So like in the morning before I go to work, I'll put in the pot roast, or I'm sorry, a chuck roast. Let me show you. We actually just got a half of a beef a couple weeks ago. So our freezer is full. This is our freezer inside, but we also have a deep freeze too. But like this is an example of one of the chuck roasts that we have. So I'll just take this out frozen. I don't even bother thawing it because it's going to be in the crock pot for like 10 hours. And so I put that in the crock pot. I season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever seasonings I want. I slice up an onion, throw it in there. I
I'll pour in like a can or a jar of beef broth, and then I peel up potatoes and chunk them up pretty large and put them on top of the pot roast and let the potatoes cook with the beef all day. Sometimes I put the carrots in there, but my kids actually like it when I make like honey butter carrots, so I'll probably make these separately and just boil them on the stove, and then after they're cooked through, I drain them and toss them with a little bit of butter and honey and salt and pepper. They're really, really good. Tuesday, I'm going out of town this week, so I'll be in Minneapolis for these 3 days. The school is having a McDonald's fundraiser that night where like 15% of the profits go to the elementary school. So I think Adam's going to try to take the kids there that night. He won't have to cook. Wednesday, I'm going to go ahead and prep some taco meat for them so that he has that to make for the kids. You know, I don't want to give the impression that he's like helpless when I go out of town for work and he's like not able to feed the kids. That's not like what I'm trying to imply at all. I just try to do stuff like this to make it easier for him to put together like some semblance of a healthy meal. He's perfectly capable of parenting and feeding for them when I'm gone, so it's not, I don't want to you know, give that impression at all. Thursday, I'm not sure what time I'm going to be back from my trip. It is like a 5.5 hour drive. So I just have planned that we're going to do sub sandwiches. So I got those French rolls from Aldi and then some cold cuts and cheese we have in the fridge. And then with that, we'll either have some soup that's in the pantry or chips and some fruit on the side. And then Friday, I don't usually ever cook on Friday nights. So we usually either go out or order pizza or takeout. And then Saturday, we are going out of town. So I will not be planning anything for that. So that is it for this week's grocery haul and meal plan. I do post one of these every week on either Friday or Saturday. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.